What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. We are powered, as always, by SportsLine. I am your leader, the coach. We do this 7 days a week. We're in your feed before 11 a.m., and this is a big sports week. Kind of a light day, but a big sports week that we're getting ready for you. Don't forget, follow us at YouTube. Turn on those notifications. If you listen to the audio version, go to Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. In that review, let us know who you think is going to win the PGA Championship this week. Then next Monday, anybody eligible, we're going to give away a couple of year-long subscriptions to SportsLine. I haven't decided how many yet. See what kind of a mood that I am in. Coming off a profitable day on Monday, thanks to a plus 125 cash, plus 140 cash as well. Capitals would have been nice, but they drop in overtime, so we dropped that game as well. Let's bring in the stars of the show. You know them. You love him. M Squared, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Another fun day here. I wish we had some early baseball. It feels like a day that I could use an afternoon game, but we do not have that. The NBA is back. Playoff hockey is here. I stayed up so late last night watching playoff hockey, but I love this time of year. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's the best. Personally, I mean, I am jam-packed with content today, so I'm kind of happy that I don't have afternoon baseball to distract me because we have so much content that we're doing for the good people at home. Zack Attack, I know you're fired up today.
Good morning, guys. Yes, I am. NBA play-in games. Got 2 today. It should be interesting to see how the dominoes fall, especially with the Indiana Pacers and all the players that they have listed as questionable.
I know LeBron and a lot of the players don't like this play-in scenario, but I got to tell you, now that it's here, I kind of like this scenario to see what teams are going to get in right away and what teams will be sent home. And you're going to give me tomorrow? You're going to give me Steph and LeBron? I'm here for it. 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. All right, let's just jump right into it. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. M Squared, I'm going to let you handle baseball today. What do you got?
Yeah, overall, the market is relatively efficient so far. Not a lot of plays jumping off the board. There are still 3 games that do not have pitchers listed yet, so we could have some value pop up there. But 2 situations that I don't have a play on yet, but I'm watching, are going to be related to the weather and that air density in the state of Missouri with the Kansas City Royals at home against the Brewers. Really strong positive VMI, which is the visual memory. It's going to be a great thing for the hitting environments in Kansas City. And then the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, another situation, low air density, high humidity, probably not going to rain, going to be overcast. Great news, big bump to the bats there. So those are 2 situations I'm watching and would lean over, but do not have plays on yet at this point.
Don't forget, follow Mikey on social media because he and the Maestro and Zach, they're not opposed to throwing out a play later in the day if they see fit. All right, Zack Attack, I know you're really looking at that NBA, or at least one of the NBA games tonight.
Yes, the Indiana Pacers, they have 2 key players questionable right now, Domantas Sabonis and Malcolm Brogdon. So pay attention to see what happens with their statuses later in the day. But the Indiana Pacers against the Hornets this year, they lost 2 out of 3 against them. But it's not just the losses that are a concern for me. It's their points per game. They average just 106 points. That's 9 points fewer than their 115-point average. And then Domantas Sabonis, a huge player prop offering today, 35.5 total points and rebounds. He did not hit that number in all 3 games against the Hornets, 22 and 11 twice, and then early April, 8 points and 10 rebounds.
That screams under to me. I don't know. It screams under to me. I don't know. I have to see what is on Zach's board today. But 2 of the East Coast games today, or Eastern Conference games rather, and then the Western Conference will play their 2 games on Wednesday. All right, let's jump right into our board today. We got several from SportsLine that we absolutely love. We're going to start in the NBA playoffs because the Wizards have been playing really good basketball leading into the playoffs. That's why they made the play-in tournament. The Boston Celtics have just been horrendous. We could go into a bunch of stats that we do have courtesy of the SDQL gurus on SportsLine, but we don't need to do that because the Wizards are just a better team. It looks like Bradley Beal will be playing despite the hamstring injury, but without Bradley Beal, we believe that the Wizards beat the Celtics, and they're getting 2. So we're on the Wizards tonight. Then in the NHL playoffs, Game 1, the Penguins, heartbreak hotel for us. But there's no way that the Islanders, who are 0-4 in Pittsburgh this season, that they're going to go to Pittsburgh and win the first 2 games of this series. So courtesy John Bowman, he makes this a graded A play on SportsLine. We're on the Penguins, minus 135. Let's stay in the NHL. and we love because of the jeweler. This is his favorite team. He lives right by the arena, the Florida Panthers. They're our squad here at SportsLine in the early edge. We're on them again, getting plus money, plus 110 against the Lightning. Very tough loss for them in game one. We believe, and Jeff Hockman and John Bowman are on this game, that they will bounce back and beat the Lightning tonight, and we're getting plus money. They dropped the puck at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. All right, it's that time of the show that I love so much. M Squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, let's go to Minnesota for 3 days in a row and look for the Twins to deliver us another win. For the third time, not actually betting on the Twins. I'm taking the White Sox minus 115 here. I make them minus 127 as they win 56% of simulations in my model. I like Lance Lynn's matchup here. The air density is very low, but the wind is blowing in here, so it's going to neutralize out. It's going to be a relatively normal day. In Minnesota here. That's good news for Lance Lynn, as that would be a positive pitching park shift from him from what he's used to in his baselines. On the other side, Michael Pineda, I have some concerns here. 281 actual is a pretty good number. 331 expected. His strikeout rate is lower at home by about 2 strikeouts per 9 innings. He's allowing 1.91 home runs per 9 innings. And then perhaps the most glaring stat, second time through the order, his weighted on base average allowed jumps up 100 points. I just think they're going to be able to put enough pressure. If Tim Anderson can get on base, he's going to put enough pressure on Michael Pineda. And then to make matters worse for the Twins, Mitch Garver was pretty beat up in that game last night. I think he sits here. He's not going to have his normal catcher here for this game. And then Max Kepler, one of the better left-handed bats in that lineup, is also questionable to play. If either one of those are ruled out, expect the market to move this one very close to that minus 127 that my model's projecting.
You know, I saw an interview when the White Sox had that incredible walk-off win a couple of nights ago that Anderson did, and they asked why the team was playing so well for the White Sox. He said, because we want to win every single day. We come to the ballpark and we have the mindset, and a lot of baseball teams don't have that mindset. I love the White Sox. I love them in this play, but I like them overall for a team that really wants to win day in and day out. All right, Zack Attack. You, sir, the floor is yours.
We'll start in the diamond, coach. The Detroit Tigers, the last game tonight, plus 105 against the Seattle Mariners. They're turning their season around a little bit here. They won 6 of 8, averaged 5 runs per game during that process, and just beat the Mariners last night 4-1. My concern is with Mariners pitcher Justin Dunn. He has the 3rd worst walk rate in MLB, 20 walks in 29 innings. I think that's going to be beneficial for the Detroit Tigers tonight. And then an NBA player prop, Justin Holiday over 9.5 points for the Indiana Pacers against the Charlotte Hornets. Holiday, he is the veteran of this Pacers team at 32 years of age. He finished the season strong. His last 5 games averaged 14.5 points per game. And I like what he's done against the Hornets this year. He had a big game, 19 points in one of the contests, which was a top 10 game for him. And it's the shot attempts for me that makes me want to play the over. 8 shot attempts in one game, 12 in another, and 13 in the last game that they played against the Hornets. That's an average of 11 shots per game, 2.5 shots higher than his season average. I'll take the over with Holiday.
And Zach, we know that when we get to the playoffs, that coaches have a tendency to really shore up their rotation. They play a lot less guys, and their normal guys, they play for a lot more minutes. And certainly Justin Holiday is one of those guys that the Pacers rely on to run the show. And I love his veteran leadership tonight in this position and for this prop. Love those 2 plays. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here we go. M Squared, he's on the White Sox today, minus 115 over the Twins. That's a 7:40 Eastern first pitch. Then the Zack Attack. He's on 2 plays tonight. Tigers plus 105. That's a late game tonight, 10:10 Eastern. And then 1 prop, Justin Holiday over 9.5 points. That's coming back at minus 130. And then from SportsLine, we're going to play the Wizards plus 2. That's a 9 Eastern tip. And then the Penguins, minus 135, 7:30 start time. And the Florida Panthers, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I know, like Mikey said, we have to wait all day till these games. Hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. And then how about this? By the way, I forgot to mention, the Florida Panthers, the jeweler, his favorite team, they're Chiefs dog of the day. Now, we also have a very special Jewelers Gym playoff parlay of the day. All the games.
Playoffs?
You're damn right. I I said playoffs. So here we go. We're going to go Panthers money line. We're going to go Penguins money line. And we're going to go the Wizards +2. All that together. Package it up. And by the way, the dude who tweeted me that he put all of his bankroll on our parlay yesterday and it was our fault, dude, Sprinkle, what are you doing? Stop. +598 is going to return. I don't know what that guy was doing, but clearly not listening to us. All right, here we go. I couldn't believe it. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window for the Zack Attack, for Chief, for M Squared, and for the jeweler who puts this entire brand together. Don't forget our golf special, recording it later today. Our futures for the NFL. Yesterday we recorded it. That's in your feed. The MMA show coming up later this week on Thursday. Turn on those notifications. We can't do any more than that. Remember, this is the only place, and we grind for you for your daily, weekly, golf, whatever it is. Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.